First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, April brought us, of course, some very late season severe weather, but now as we start the month of May, it looks like we may not be completely done with the threat of severe weather, although over the next 7 days, we're going to see some relatively quiet weather, and it is going to warm up, but starting cool this morning. Here's a look at First Alert live Doppler radar. All clear around southern Kentucky, and we're starting out at 45 degrees. Now, average high temperature for this time of the year is around 73 degrees or so, and over the trend over the next 7 days is going to show that temperatures will be warming up. In fact, 74 is the average high. Today will be about 10 degrees cooler than that. Friday, same there, but maybe a degree or two warmer. But check out the weekend. And then as we head through much of next week, high temperatures will be very summer-like in the low to mid 80s. Now, that's more like it for the month of May. And as I mentioned, as we get into, say, closer to the end of next week, there does appear to be another big system headed for the Central Plains, the Ohio, the Tennessee River valleys, and that one could be kind of a replay of what we had at the beginning of this week. So enjoy the next few days as things do begin to warm up, although it doesn't feel warm this morning. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s, 42 in Hopkinsville. There's 45 in Litchfield, 46 Munfordville, 48 Albany, 47 in Columbia, 45 Scottsville, and 45 up in Hartford at this hour. This is the live view from our AAA Systems Doppler cam. We're looking straight on to the sun as we look east this morning. A mainly clear sky with just a few high clouds, and during the course of the day it'll be a mix of sun and clouds for southern Kentucky. 45, the current temperature reading, near calm winds this morning, 94% the relative humidity. As we check a few of our AAA Systems Weather Network cams, Glasgow, you're at 45 degrees and mainly clear sky at the Barron County Courthouse. Franklin, well, I don't know what's going on with the Franklin camera, but sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. We'll check on that. Mammoth Cave National Park, as you can see, starting to look a little bit more lush now with all the green coming out. Mammoth Cave, you're at 45 degrees. And notice, too, the Green River down here at the bottom of the screen, well, it's running real high. In fact, the Green River, still some flood warnings in effect all along the Green River and its tributaries, as all the heavy rain over the last few days has certainly made a difference there. And now that the rains are gone, there's going to be a difference in the air quality. Moderately high in the pollen count, and that's mainly trees, of course, that's going to be the culprit, and that's only going to go higher because I can tell you over the next 6 to 7 days, there's very little, if any, chance of rain in the forecast, so this has nowhere to go but up. Ozone and molds will be low. UV index will be running moderately high today. Your hometown forecast presented by the Kentucky Lottery. We go out to the Lake Cumberland area. Columbia, 62 today. Same for Russell Springs, Jamestown. Then we head down 127 to Albany, 63, which has been just inundated with heavy rain over the last few days. There's some flooding down that way, too, and down toward Dale Hollow Lake, 63 in Burkesville. By the way, the Kentucky Lottery Powerball jackpot now at an estimated $60 million for the Saturday night drawing, and the next Mega Millions drawing estimated to be at $81 million. Radar continues to show that big upper low pressure system, which is way up now into southern Canada, but its effects, as you can see, as it twirls around, we're getting still some backwash out of this system, if you will, and all that is just pieces of energy continue to rotate down out of the north central plains and the Midwest into the Ohio Valley, and just squeezing out enough for maybe a few raindrops on your car this morning. As you head out, and you may think, where did that come from? Well, it was just a little piece of energy that came through overnight and produced a few sprinkles, but it's gone. 46, the current temperature reading right now in Bowling Green. That's running 10 degrees cooler than at this hour yesterday. So there's our front. That's the same front we've had in the area for the last couple of days, still slowly moving away from us. Another piece of energy trying to squeeze down through parts of the Great Lakes and the upper Ohio Valley, but high pressure eventually winning out. Mix of sun and clouds today, same for tonight, same for tomorrow. Still on the cool side until we get into Saturday, and that's when things are really going to warm up. Mostly sunny, breezy, cool today, 64 down to 43. and partly cloudy tonight. We'll make it up to 65 tomorrow, then jump to 75 on Saturday for the Derby and for the Mini Corvette Challenge. As a matter of fact, all the way through Wednesday of next week, enjoy the ride. Sunny skies, warmer temperatures, very summer-like into the 80s.